Hey, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon, and perhaps good morning to you. Early good morning to you guys. If you just tuning in, this is J Randy here. We are broadcasting on the J Randy Free Voice channel on YouTube. So you are cordially welcome to come and join us here today. We have a couple of lineups for you guys here. So thank you guys so much for the opportunity. Do not be a stranger here. Please try to share the video here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see here. We have a couple of things lined up for you guys here today. So let me see how I can grab the share and be able to pass that down to some of you guys who are not yet or haven't yet subscribed to the channel. We encourage you to do that as well. So please do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel here. We have said this so many times that you guys need to subscribe. So we're going to be using the channel here all the time. Let me see here. So I wish to share this with you guys here. Let's see here. Okay, so we are about to share this very soon. We are about to share this here. So don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger here. Okay, so let's see here. I need to share this now. Okay. So let me do this here. Let's go to my YouTube channel here. So if you're watching me, guys, please do not hesitate to join us here. And let's get into this. We are already here. And let's see where we are right now. Yes, we are here. So therefore we can see ourselves here. Let me try to mute this one right here. Okay, let me try to mute this one right here. So, all right, so this is where we are. So if you just join me here, please do not hesitate to share the video. Let's share the video here. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this here, and then we're going to come to the last feed here, and we're gonna let the audience know and let them know that we are here. All right, we are here. Okay, so let's see here. All right, let's see here. Okay, so this is what we're going to do here. All right. Yep, so this is what we're going to do here. This is what we are about to do, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we are about to do here. So join us here and don't be a stranger here. Yes, do not be a stranger here to join the J Randy Free Voice channel here. This is where we come to discuss everything that you need to know. Yes, everything you need to know. So please don't be a stranger. Take your time and enjoy us here. Yes, take your time and enjoy us here. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm going to share this. Please share the channel. If you just joining, please share the channel here. Okay, do not be a stranger here. Do not be a stranger here. I see some folks already trying to share that here, and thank you guys so much for that opportunity. Okay. All right, so this is our channel here. So let's see here. I'm gonna put this in here. I have to keep this here for you guys here. All right. Everyone got to get used to this. Everyone is expected to get used to this. Yes. All right. So this is where we're going to be. All right. Let's see here. So we're going to hit this. And then we're going to post here so that everyone can see us here. Let's see what's going to. It's going to go to all my people. Yes. All right, guys. So let us exit out of this one right here. So we're going to exit out of here. We are going to exit out of here. And then we're going to come back to our original channel here. Yes, I see folks are here already. Yeah, so guys, we are trying to utilize this part of our conversation here. So I want to say thank you guys so much. Yes. Henry Yango, please share the video. Yes, please share the video, 24 hours, share the video. The video has been shared. So let me see. I got it here. So let me go to the other group here. What are the different groups that I have here? Okay, group here. Let's see here. All right. What are my different group of people here? Let's see here. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining, we got a couple of video lined up for you guys here. We have a couple of videos lined up for you guys for the beautiful, beautiful conversation. So please share the YouTube channel, share it on the YouTube channel, share it in your group, share it in your group. Let's see, the first group that I would like to share would be this group here. Okay, so I put it right here. It should be popping up very soon. Yep. This should be popping up very soon right here. As you can see that here. It is already right here. All right, and let's see another group that we have another good interest in will be this group right here. All right, this will be this other group right here. All right. So let's come to this other group here. And then we're going to share it right here again. All right. We're going to share this here again. There you go. So there's no excuse for somebody to say, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. No, you can see it right now. So tonight we are going to be exploring the challenges faced by Liberians, a deep dive into their struggle. Our people back home are catching hard time. Join me here and further deeper into the difficulties our people are going through. We want to let the Liberian in the diaspora know, and at the same time, we want to inform our partners and other countries in the world what the people of Liberia continue to experience in terms of hardship, difficulties, you name it. A country of 5 million people. The struggle is not easy on a daily basis. People are making it very, very difficult. Those who are in power, they are not giving the other people the opportunity. And you're going to see all those things for yourself today. So please join us here. We have a lot of things to share with you guys here. You're going to see it here, right here. Everything that will be said on this topic tonight is going to be clearly shown to you guys by way of video. We don't have that pictorial view here, but we have video to share with you guys. So guys, every one of you guys who joining me here tonight, please share the video here. I'm looking forward to you guys sharing this video here. So please do not hesitate to share the video. We are looking forward to you guys to share the video here. So please do not hesitate to share the video. All right. Do not hesitate to share this video here. We're seeing it here. So I think we have done some sharing here now. All right. So if you're just joining, please do not hesitate to share. All right. Do not hesitate to share. All right. So let's see here. Okay. We have some here. We need to share to few people here, and then we should be ready to go. Take a good look. Take a good look. Let me see this gentleman here. He called me today. So I'm going to share this with him. I hope he join us here. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to copy my man right here too. Everyone on my page should be able to see this because I already shared it on my feed. Yeah, so everyone should be able to see this. Yeah, everyone should be able to see this. So let me come here. So we are pressed with time. Yeah, we are very pressed with time. All right, we are pressed with time here. So let's see here. All right, so let's see. I don't want to open it here for you to come back here again. All right, guys. So hello there to every one of you guys. If you're just joining me here, we are here. We are here. Let me see here. I'm trying to see something here. Can you guys hear me? Let me see here. Can you guys hear me? See something here. Yeah, you guys can hear me. All right. All right. So let me bring myself on the screen here now. Okay. So I am right here. Oh, I can make myself big here. All right. So yeah, so guys, hi to every one of you guys. This is J Randy here on his free channel here. I am broadcasting here on the J Randy Free Voice channel on YouTube. We're trying to promote this channel here. We are trying to promote. So share the video in your group. Aaron Yango, have you shared the video in your group now? Please try to share the video in your group, Mr. Henry Yango. Try to do that. Get out and go and share the video and invite friends. Yes, get out and try to share the video and invite a friend. Let me see here. Okay, here. Let's do this here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's do this. 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 I'm trying to find something here, guys. So bear with me here. Okay. 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 So let's go here. Okay. So, all right. Very shortly, we'll be sharing the video here. So please don't hesitate. Don't. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, let's see. Let me do something here quickly here. All right. Let me see here. What's going on here now? What What is happening here? I don't want you to talk to me. Please don't talk to me. All right, let me see here. Okay. Oh, I don't want to make a noise here. Okay. I know account here. No, 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 no. Oh, I see where I was. Now I'm coming out in the wrong place. Okay. All right. So I am in the right place now. So let me see here. Did I share it here too? Not yet. Did I share it here? Not yet. All right. So let me get this one here quickly here. Let me get this one quickly here. You got to get used to this. You have to get used to this channel here. Yes, you have to get used to this. You have to get used to this. You have to get used to this. So let me see here. You have to get used to this, people. And that way, when we get to YouTube again, I mean, we'll get to Facebook again, it'll be very, very easy for you. So you have to get used to this. Because that Facebook thing will soon be going away shortly. Yeah, Facebook will be going away shortly. People will have to be taxed to pay certain thing. Yes. People will be have to tax to pay certain things before they get used to that. So you need to start getting used to this one here. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we have this here. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Why is here? Now we'll lose link again. Share the history here. Allow history. Easy to get back to recent link. You invited friends. Okay, let's see. We can do that one. Okay, so there we are right here. Good. Okay, subscribe. Okay, but you want me to sign in? Huh? Okay. Subscribe here. We sign in here. I thought I saw that something here today. Yeah, but you want me to do it live. Okay, so let's see here. In order for you to subscribe, you will have to sign in. Yes, that's why they say here you have to sign in. You will have to sign in. All right, guys. So I'm still here. So please don't hesitate. I'm still here. Share the video there. Share the video. We're trying to get everything together here. So please forgive us here. All right. Forgive us here. We are trying to get everything here to work out for you guys. Henry Yango, how was your weekend, Mr. Yango? How is your weekend, Henry Yango? How is your weekend, Mr. Yango? How is your weekend? I know you're already in Sunday now, right? I guess you are already in Sunday. Yes, I think you're already in Sunday now. You are already into Sunday, right, Mr. Yango? Let me see here. Am I right, Mr. Yango? You're already in Sunday now, right? You are already in Sunday. I guess you are already in Sunday. Am I right? Let's see here. If you subscribe here, they ask you to. Yeah, you already installed it. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, Mr. Yango. Thank you for letting me know, sir. Thank you for letting me know, Mr. Yango. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate you for that, Labro Mose. I appreciate you for that. Appreciate you very much for that, my friend. Appreciate you for that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, so let me see here. Aaron, have you shared the video now? Oh, you shared the video, Aaron. All right, let me see here. Have you shared the video, Aaron? Oh, he said yes. Okay. Thank you very much, Aaron. You ready to see here today? You are surely listening here, Aaron. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. When we get back on Facebook, I will blast other people there. I will let them know. So you lead them. When we get back on Facebook, I will blast on them. When I get back on Facebook, Aaron, they and myself will be on it. Yes. When I get back to them on Facebook, they and myself will be on it. Yeah, I see Aaron here. Yeah, Aaron is here. When I get back on Facebook, they and myself will be on it. All right. When I get back there, and I will be on it. Okay, let's see here. All right, let me see something here now. Let's see here. When I click here, okay, there you go. All right, yeah, keep on sharing. Keep on sharing the video, people. Keep on sharing the video, people. Yeah, keep on sharing the video, people. Thank you, guys. I'm honored to see certain people sharing the video here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. We are about to come into the main show now. Thank you, thank you. I want to find myself here so that we can start our conversation here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Are the people in Liberia, have they restored their internet service now, Yango? Have they restored the internet service in Liberia, Yango? All right, so let's get into it now. Let's get into it. We are pressed with time here. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. We are pressed with time. Like I said, thank you guys so much for taking your time out to come and join me here today. All right. Anthony Campbell is here. Thank you guys so much. So if you're just joining me here, please try to share the video. We are trying to get used to this channel here. And we also want you guys to get used to the channel here as well. So please, please do not hesitate to share this video here. All right. To share the video. So today we are going to be exploring, where's the topic? Yeah, right here, as you can see right here. We are going to be exploring the challenges faced by Liberians. We're going to take a deep dive into their struggle. And ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, we have a new government in the country, and the government have been in power for almost 55 days and counting now. But the government up to now hasn't come out with any agenda, vision, or roadmap to actually match up with what they promised the people of Liberia. The population currently in the country is 5 million and change, but from economic resolution to peace and security, things are not going good right now for the government. Government or civil servant both haven't taken pay yet. The the past president policy in terms of the public exam that qualifies uh, junior high school students and high school students who are set to graduate high school. There was a policy in place that the people appreciate a lot. The current administration is yet to concede or accept whether they're going to make that payment. For the first time after 18 years in the country, there was a massive, massive blackout due to poor management of the current administration. The entire country went completely black out of electricity. And then there was a huge disruptive internet interruption as well. So people lose business and businesses on a very day. I think it was like 1 or 2 days when that thing happened. So you have massive electricity blackout, and then you have a massive how do you call it? A massive uh power outage as well. So the question here is, as you can see here, this is the current president of the Republic of Liberia. He took office in January 22nd, and today I think it is around 55 days now, and he is yet to come out with any plan whatsoever to help curve things down in the country. Yes, but things are relatively getting back on course. But there was a huge backlash from the population of people, and people continue to struggle. So we'll continue to provide this information on the platform, and then in the coming days, we will be also passing that on to the Facebook as well. So what I would like to start off with here, this is the current president here. He has not put into place any policy, any roadmap. He hasn't even had his first press conference, at least to inform the Liberian people where things are right now. So the struggle in the country is very, very difficult for them. So what I would like to do here is to give you a snapshot of what is happening in the country. There's one representative in the country that is doing extremely well, and I would like to share some of his view with him. But before we do that, I want to present the past president of Liberia, Mr. George Weah. He tend to remind Joseph Boyka, as you can see here. He tried to remind Mr. Boyka about another incident that took place in one of the counties, in the near the counties called Grand Kima County. There is a company that is actually engaging in the subsurface natural resources. They have been in there for a very long time, and so many things have gone wrong. But this time around, under this president watch, something major happened, and there were fatality in that process. So let's listen to what the former president said, and then we will go through the actual event about what happened on that day. So let's listen to the former president here. Oh, my bad. That's not the former president there. My bad. My bad. My bad. Where's the former president? Do we have the former president here? Let's see. Where is he at? Oh, let's see. Is he here? I'm not too sure he's here. But what I can do, let me try to get the former president back here again. I need to get him back. Let me have to do this one away. Let's try to get the former president here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove. Let me go and get the former president, and so that we can hear what he said. and then we will start the actual activities. Where, let me see, let's get a former president here. Do we have the former president now? Or we done? Let's see here. Do we have it? Let me see here. If we don't have it here, then we'll have to move on. But our guys are still trying. But in the meantime, let me say this to you guys here. The country is actually struggling. Every time there is some massive fire taking place in the country, and we are about to show, okay, we've got the video here of the president of Liberia, the former president of Liberia. So let's get to the video right now and listen to the former president of Liberia, what he had to say.
They said that they want to rescue this country. So shooting people, police shooting people was not the intention of the struggle.
So what the president is trying to say, what the folks, the current administration, under the belt of Joseph Boyka, promised to rescue the country according to him. But then this is the former president who just left office 54 days ago. He's back and he's trying to remind the current administration about their promise to the people of Liberia. The current president promised that he will rescue the country from every bad things that are taking place in the country. But recently, as recent as a week and a half ago, the current president, Joseph Boyka administration, the police under his authority, constitutional authority, went into this town called King George and they opened fire on the civilians that were protesting. You know, protest is nothing but exercising your constitutional protective activities. These people, as you will see shortly, have been complaining about the injustices, environmental injustice, social injustice, political injustice, economic injustice. And the current administration hasn't done anything to at least find some resolution to the struggle of these people. So, Mr. Weir, as you can see here now, former president, who just left office 54 days ago, having felt the sorrow, the pain, and the agony the people of Grand Kima County went through losing their loved one, he came out and reminded the current administration about what their constitutional responsibility is supposed to be. So let's listen to the president here, folks.
That's why I train the police to be very conscious to the Liberian people, be conscious of the Liberian people, and make sure and be friendly with them when it comes to the protests. We give them food and water. It's important. Those that are crying and say they want to protest, they are now the government of the.
So as you listen to the president here, he's saying during his time in office, the very opposition that is now in the driving seat put up many, many protests. And some of us saw the protests here. So he's reminding them that while he was president, he allowed them to exercise their constitutional protective activities. And he even went to the extent of authorizing his justice and the police inspector general to provide some basic needs for those who are protesting at a time, such as water and other basic protesting in the field or in the public, and accessories. But under the current administration now, none of those things has been provided to any protester out there. In fact, people died at the hands of the police. So that was the concern. So, Mr. Weir, ladies and gentlemen around the world, listen to me. Mr. Weir, a former Ballon d'Or, former AC Milan Ballon d'Or winner, is reminding the current administration in Liberia about the fatality that the people of Grand Kima County, and you will be seeing the people shortly, that the people of Grand Kima County suffer. And he's reminding every one of us, including the war out there, that during his administration, he ensured that the rule of law, the constitutional right, the right to exist, the right to speak, the right to protest, Mr. Weir allowed everyone to carry out that constitutional protected activities. He did that. He did that with no string attached. So having left office for 54 days, now he saw what has happened. The peace he kept, the constitutional right that Mr. Weah provided to the public, that the people enjoy and never thought they were going to go back into a chaotic days. He saw it right before his eyes. And there's nothing else he could do but go back to where he started from. Yes, Mr. Weah went back to where he started from. You will recall back in the days prior to the 2005 election, Mr. Weah was in Los Angeles calling on the international community to help bring peace to Liberia. At that time, the current president, Mr. Walker, was not even around. He was nowhere to be found. So Mr. Weah and President Johnson Sirleaf, she didn't do that much. But while she was down there, she maintained the peace. They saved lives. But for Mr. Boyka, who is the current president today, there is massive suffering. Let's finish all the president conversation and go to some of the action that have taken lives so you can get to see.
Country. They have a free rap today to hear that you're shooting innocent protesters, Liberians, you cannot sleep. According to them, our feet are on fire, but the feet must be on double fire. We cannot allow any police direct people to kill innocent people that are protesting for their rights. And that's why we need to do it. And that police director, I can guarantee him when this thing happens, we will march to him and bring him to court. Everything that we heard, everything that was done, according to them, that didn't happen. What we see, people are dying. This is a common protest. It's wrong, and we must flag it. We have to stand up as citizens of this country. This will not happen no more. In our history, I was a young man when Esther Powell was aroused from Ghana, and the citizens marched in the street and made sure that the police director came down. This country, the reason we ask for peace, that we let the army and the police to be an army of good and police of good, is in the interest of the people. Those that are in power, when they shoot it, gun and what have you, they come back to power to use the same gun, we will not allow that. We will not allow it. We are prepared to make sure that the citizens have the right to protest, to speak to anyone they want, that's their consent. And that's what we're going to do. So I want to send this message to the international community. They were there telling us that people must protest. They need to join us to tell the government that the people must protest without They made a mistake and they took us from there. They should not make the same mistake because we will make sure they do the same. That is a symbol of freedom, symbol of unity, symbol of peace. Every leader in this world that become the best leader passed through Liberia. Our history will not be war, it will not be police shooting. So, to my friends on the other side, we are citizens of the country. Our safety is important. So, I send a message to you, Mr. Walker. Make sure that no police get in the street and use arms. They will be the last one in jobs. They will not happen again. Because they will get on the street. It's not a threat. It's our civil liberty. To make sure that we want that, the rest go to ask questions. But good to see you. God bless
So that was the president, the former president, reminding the current president about upholding the Constitution of Liberia. If you are watching for the first time, my name is Jay Randy, and this is the Jay Randy Free Voice. This is our YouTube channel. We are broadcasting around the world. We encourage you to like the video and share the video. Hit that like button. That's all you have to do. Just hit the like button. That's all I want you to do. So as you can see here, our brother here, 24 hours. He said, like the video. So just hit the like button. It's right there. You can see it right there. All right. Just hit that button. And then the number will continue to increase. As you hit the button, I've seen the number increase here. So that's all you have to do. So every one of you guys watching, just a little red below me there, somewhere here, you see the finger up like this. Please hit that like button and let's have the conversation. We want to make sure that the world out there get to understand. People from different parts of the world are really, really spending their money. They have spent their money on our country, and leaders in the past have done extremely well to ensure, all right, people in the world, they have spent their taxpayer money to ensure that Liberia be part of the peace building process and not be part of the destructive process. So Mr. Weah, the former president, came out to remind the current administration about how he respected the Constitution, allow opposition and any civil society group in the country to protest, because he believed that the reason we went to a 14-year civil war, it was based on the fact that there were a lot of disadvantages, a lot of refusal to allow freedom of expression, freedom of speech in the country. And he, Mr. Weah, former president, was part of the rebuilding of the country. In fact, he pioneered the peace process where the United Nations, the Economic Community of West African States or country or nations, the United States, and other peaceful nations that were fighting hard, doing everything possible to bring peace to Liberia. Mr. Weah was the champion in that direction. People laid their arms down to allow Mr. Weah to go from one rebel zone to another. So he understood what it means to be in such a situation. So during his time as president, he gave everything. Yes, he gave everything that he taught. And here's one thing he also said too. Let me just remind you guys to show how peaceful this man was and still is as president and former president. Let me just show you guys something that he said here, and I hope I can land my hand on it, because he gave a lot of examples, during his leadership. And don't get me right, don't get me wrong. There were times that the president made some errors, and on the platform, we reminded him about that. Yes, we did remind him about that, because we are all not perfect people. But what he managed to do is whenever he made any mistake and people recognize it, even before people get to recognize it, he came out. Yes, he came out and said, yes, guys, before you get the news out there, this is what has happened. Things got screwed up through the cracks, and I'm going to ensure that we take care of that ASAP. And yes, he did that. The president did that. And even as president, one thing that he said that really stood out to me, it was the comment he made. Yes, it was this comment he made here. You guys are going to like this comment here. It's very, very, I know, it's not easy for somebody of such a status to make such a comment like that. But I just want to share this with you guys. Listen to this here, right? So let's listen to this. Listen to the president making this comment here. Yes, listen to the president making this comment here. Let me try to get it in here quickly for you guys here. So listen to the president making this comment right here, folks. You're going to like and you're going to love this. Listen to this. Listen to this.
You gave me 6-year mandate. Now, give me my 6 years and see what I achieve. When you are not happy, when you go to the next election, you will decide what to do. The reason I'm saying this, we have a case study in this country. We know what happened. We wanted the president to go, but we did not know that you're going to affect us. The next thing, we were in refugee camps. Our path to refugee camps is over. We are moving toward prosperity. Let us bear in mind that those little incidences must not take Liberians back to where we came from. Government continues.
All right, so we'll stop it right there. So you listen to the president. This is a guy who, from every expectation, did things beyond people's expectation. You heard it, man. He said to the Liberian people, you give me a 6-year mandate. And if you feel that I am not doing the right thing, you have that option. And with just 20,000 votes, without the election commission even reconciling or how do you call it, evaluating the result, the former president picked up the phone and congratulated the opposition leader and said, you are now the president. And the whole country on that Friday and Saturday went completely quiet. Across the continent of Africa, people were very, very surprised because this is something that is not easily done in Africa. Incumbent in Africa don't easily lose election. But with just 20,000 votes, the election commission did not even announce the final result. Mr. Weah said, you know what, that margin is so narrow, I'm not going to hold the country hostage. So today he's not president. But the man who came to power, just on 55 days, mysterious things are happening in the country. Fatality, people's homes are being touched here and there. People are living in constant fear. That is aside from the suffering in the country. So let's get into some video here. All right, because we are definitely pressed with time here. Let's get into some video here so that we can deeper into stuff. Everything that we have said, you are now going to see it here. So again, you are watching the J. Randy Free Voice. We are broadcasting on the J. Randy Free Voice YouTube channel. And we are also sharing our broadcast on Facebook. So if you just joined, please, number one, hit that like button. We are trying to inform the people around the world. This is one of the platforms in the country where we actually gave our people a clear, crystal clear image explanation about what happened in the country. So the president of the Republic of Liberia, his name is Joseph Boyka. This is him right here, as you can see here. He came to power with a narrow victory of 50% against 49%. Very, very narrow margin. That means that his popularity is very, very low, but the people managed to give him the opportunity. This man served as vice president for 12 years under the Ellen Johnson administration. The country was so corrupt. Nothing much he did, but the people of Liberia decided to use their constitutional right to vote for him. But the vote now is becoming embarrassing, fearful, and intimidating. So without further delay, let's start with some of the things that we want to bring to your attention. All right. Number one, the president had a situation in Grand Kimberley County. Let's go to the situation that happened in Grand Kimberley County so you can get to hear what the people went through. Here is the first video here.
If we don't look at this today, the unborn children will come and they will bother with that. I think some part of last year, the Turkish have an earthquake disaster in their country. Yes. People that established that particular disaster, they're not living, some of them are not living. The next generation bother with that particular disaster. We need, look at the kind of low houses we have. Maybe you need laying down late there in the night because always earthquakes, according to research, earthquakes can take place in the night. While you're in a low-class house laying down, everything down, ground down, open, everything go inside group. Like underground. While our brothers working there, they should be employed fully with full benefit. The whole entire mind, those who working to key area, all of them to be employed. Nobody employed yet. So we established a case with Burkina Faso project because they were operating in Burkina Faso. That is where we established our case. We also reference to Yekepa, what they call it, the company like that, the iron ore metal steel. The benefit that they giving Nima County.
So guys, what is being explained here, guys, just to give you an insight. These guys, they are resident of Grand Kema County. Grand Kema County, Liberia currently has 15 counties, all right? And one of the county is called Grand Kema County. The natural resource of that county is subsurface mineral, such as gold. And there is a Turkish company in that region. They are there actually exploring and, digging out the gold, pre-processing the gold and send it abroad for sale. But what is happening is that the locals are not getting any equity in that process. They are being treated like slaves in their own county. They do not have jobs. They don't have any social corporate benefit. There is no such thing as sustainability. There is no such thing as environmental control, public health. So too many disadvantages taking place. And one day, after several years, they decided to take to the street to voice their opinions. These are people who have kids. These are people who are family to children, pregnant women, looking forward to having a first child, second child, living in the environment. But from environmental justice to inequality in economic opportunities, they decided to take to the street. And to their greatest surprise, under the administration of Joseph Boyka, as you can see here, under the administration of this guy called Joe Boyka, the police went in that town and started to shoot up people. People died. All because they were fighting for economic equality. They were fighting for environmental justice because their watershed. Back in Liberia, not everywhere is on public water. Most of the villages across the country, within the different counties, they do water sharing. Prior to the exploration by investor, water sharing was basically waterborne diseases. But now most of the companies that are out there trying to look for gold, diamond, and other natural resources material, they are using different chemicals, whether it is cyanide, to carry out the pre-process. And because of poor environmental control, the process waste in terms of water is being dumped into the watershed. And people are dying. The marine life cannot survive because of the contamination of streams and some rivers. So the people have not been used to the kind of life that Mr. Boyka administration continued to rain down on his community. And the people voted for him because he promised that he was going to bring up a rescue, which he never did. So the gentleman you just listened to, let's get him back up here. He is speaking on behalf of the people. He is speaking on behalf of the people. 65% of the youth in the country, of the people in the country called Liberia, they are youth, age ranging from 18 to 37. They are unemployed. Some of them are unemployed. And majority of them are still struggling to graduate high school. But they see their parents who are not educated. And as they age in life, they see the lack of opportunities is not coming their way. Anyone who missed out on an opportunity will feel the need that it is important that this opportunity, I should make use of it. So let's listen to these guys. They got their hair on their shoulder. They're making their voices to be heard. And we on the platform, we do everything we can. So guys, please try to hit that like button. All right. Everyone try to hit that like button. So let's continue to listen to them here.
But in Kenya, we're not seeing nothing. This time, when we stand for our right, then our government will release order that our armed police to come and kill us. Today, a lot of blood wastes on this soil. Now we confirm 5 persons now dead. 1 person died this morning.
So there you have it. So he's giving you, and that's one of the reasons why the former president came out, the video I show you. And I tried to reverse the process, but I should have allowed the guys to express their dissatisfaction. And then finally, when the former president has spoken, you're going to get a scoop. But I'm here, live here, trying to at least give you play-by-play. So the young man just said that due to their protest, their peaceful protest about environmental injustice, social economic inequality, lack of equity in their own county resources, they decided to take to the street to protest, to let the authority know, that is the Boca administration and the company operating in the county, that we own the county. We are residents of the county. Our parents were born here. We were born here. The natural resources here is ours, but you guys are here now. You guys are now owning a line or to be part of our natural resource benefits. You guys are also affecting by polluting the air that we breathe, the water we drink, the soil that we plant our food. You guys are contaminating, polluting, and destroying the natural ecosystem around here. And we feel that this is wrong. But again, the Boca administration continue to place a tone deaf to the situation. And that is why the young people are speaking. Every young man in the world, in any country, deserves a better life. Liberia is not an exception to that. There have been historically known to the world that the country called Liberia had a civil war for 15 years. Many young people in our country died at that time. And the ones that were born prior to the war, they suffer a lot of missed opportunity in life. The average age in the country today is around 37. If you find about 5 to 10 of them out of college or have a job, then you're lucky. The country is increasing in terms of young people, but the lack of economic opportunity is very, very high. Very, very high. And things are not being done by the current administration to help out, to make these people realize their dream. And that is why we are here letting the world know that the people in Liberia, they are experiencing challenges. Let's listen to the young man, and then we'll go to another video.
They shoot the guy in the leg, they go waste all of them to JFK, they just that nobody responding to them. And they just dying one at a time. We vest their operation going on. They're calling other people while we're fighting for them because of no job. No job opportunity in the country. They say when you not come to job, we fire you. So people hiding themselves going to job.
So you hear that? After shooting local resident to death by the police, the Turkish company feel that the government of Liberia, under the leadership of Joseph Boakai, cannot and will not do anything. So it's not just about environmental injustice. It's not about lack of economic opportunity. It's not about destroying the ecosystem. They are now utilizing forced labor. Forced labor. If you don't come to work, this is what will happen to you. These people are going through hell. And then you have a foreign investor demanding that I don't give a damn, excuse for my French, if your brother died, your mother got wounded, we don't care. If you don't come to work, X, Y, and Z will happen to you. And it is happening under the leadership of Joseph Boyka, this man right here. This man right here. And nothing he has done to curb the situation, to bring some peace to that part of the country. Let's conclude on that video so we can get to another one.
The kind of grievances we're going through. If we will die, we will die for our right. They say we're fighting for Kenya, and our blood, all of our blood will waste. So our communication to you people, just shut the company down immediately. We shouldn't see their truck around because we all of our blood, our eyes, we are in tears. We lost our family. We lost our family. The student they killed while you are all.
These are young people. And imagine, folks, the country called Liberia went to 14 years. Can you imagine you live in a country and the war went on for 14 years? I remember the war between Iraq and Iran lasted for 8 years. And those were superpower by standard back then. Heavy weaponry were used. But look at Liberia. The country, I think, had around 2 million people or 2.5 million people. They went to war, and that war lasted for 15 years. Do you know how many people died? And today, those that survive, trying to put the past behind them, trying to seek economic justice, environmental justice, the life of equality justice. And the current administration does not care to see that the people have some sort of peace in our country. Now, aside from investors exploiting the people, treating them like slaves, there's another thing happening too in the government. Let's get to the video. So the current administration does not follow any governmental policy process. The gentleman you see, along with the lady sitting, do you know what they're doing now? These are the people who work for this man called Joe Boyka. This is what they're doing now. Tenure position. I'm sure many of you guys are aware of tenure position. Tenure position are basically positions that are given to an entity, an institution, where the head will be given certain period of time. This is something that is in the law of the Republic of Liberia, that if you are given a tenure, you have to remain within that tenure for some period of time, whether it is 5 years, 6 years. But since Mr. Boyka took office, he is violating all the tenure positions. And these are constitutional law. I mean, these are constitutional activities. These are things that are supported by laws that people need to follow. But none of these things were followed. So listen to this and let go by the play-by-play here. So these guys here, they work for the government. They don't care about the tenure positions. They are going from one office to another. This gentleman you see right here in the middle here with the gray vest, he is the party chairman. He leads the group to go from one government ministry to another. He's the party chairman. And as the party chairman, he has no right to go into any government institution. That is outside of his responsibility, outside of his jurisdiction. But he goes out there and lead a number of people from one office to another. They are getting rid out people who came to the civil servant rank, people who are not part of the political game. They are going in there and plucking them out. People who are currently in tenure position that say you go beyond 6 years. They are going out there and they are embarrassing these people. They are using iron fix to get rid of these people, take them from their different offices. So what happened on this day? They came to this institution without the president concerned, because this president here, this president you see here, he's not well. This president, the current president of Liberia, he's not okay. He does not have the stamina. Take a look at the quick video here to see what I'm talking about here. Watch this one right here. So the president, that's Joseph Boga, he is being brief. But as he sits across the table and he's being brief, just watch. He's going in and out. He's sleeping in and he's sleeping out. Watch the video quickly. Let's go back again. You heard? So he is not in the mood. He's a 78-year-old man. His activities on a daily basis is a challenge. So whenever he goes out, after a few minutes, he falls to sleep. So a moment was captured where he was being briefed about activities happening under his watch. And as you can see, after a few words from the guy who is interacting with him, the president opened his eyes, and then after a few seconds, he closes his eyes, and then his hair went like this. Watch. Let's go back again so you can see that interaction. You see that? Now, let's make that bigger than what it currently is right now. Let's make that bigger for you. All right. Now, watch that again. Watch. See that? So that is the problem in the country right now. So what the guys have figured out, these guys now are going from one place to another. They are going and acting on their own. They are going from tenure institution to tenure institution and removing people and giving false impression that the president, Joseph Boakai, you just saw, is behind their action. And it works in certain areas, but this time it did not work over here. So let's get in there so you can take a good look. Watch.
Said he should reconfirm with the executive action. He has been informed that he's still in charge of NASCAR. So Council of Clinic should reconfirm with them. And he has not received any official letter or have seen anything executive action letter. So going forward, let me go do it. He's online.
So what is happening here, folks? Let me just give you guys a quick update and insight. So all the people you saw across the table, the camera went from right to left. These are government officials that just came to power. The very party is called the Unity Party. They were in power for 12 years under the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration. she was part of that institution. And after she left, they decided to get rid of her because they were about to carry out their clandestine operation. She's done. She did her 2 terms. She's done. She has no authority. She's not the party leader anymore. So they brought in these guys. Unfortunately for them, Mr. Weah won this election and took 6 years to take the country in the right direction. The guys came back with the propaganda. They managed to get the buy-in from the population. But to the greatest surprise, they are not doing anything that resemble the reason why they were brought back into power. They allow companies to humiliate residents. They allow this very company to intimidate and carry on some false slave labor. And then now the official in this Bokar administration, they are going to turn new position. In the Republic of Liberia, there are certain integrity institutions that are giving tenure position where they remain in power even after 6 years, because every president that comes to power, he or she will stay in that position for 6 years. However, there are some tenure position that a 6-year president will give to an institution. That position goes beyond 6 years. And if that 6 years does not elapse within that time, because maybe that tenure position is around 7 to 8 years, the incoming administration will come and meet that individual in that position. They cannot remove that individual because it is the law. It is an act that keep those positions going and even rolling over into the incoming or new administration. This guy you see over my shoulder here, right here, they don't care about that law. They don't believe in the rule of law. They don't believe in the constitutional law of our land. They have put themselves together and they have been going from one institution of integrity and tenure and forcibly carrying false letter that the President Joe Bokar is not in the know about. They go together in a location where many people are now watching. They craft these letters and go from one ministry to another that is a tenure position and try to pretend that the President Joe Bokar is the one who crafted that letter. So on this day, they decided to come to this institution, as you can see them right now. They came to this institution along with their party chairman, the guy you're looking at directly there, and said they got a letter from the president to remove a guy who has a tenure that goes beyond 6 years. Unfortunately for them, the guy who is in the tenure position wasn't in office. He was not at the office. He was out of the office. But one of his assistants, she's a lawyer. So, remember that trust but verify? That's exactly what she did. So the guys came, they sat down across the table, they gave them the courtesy, they welcomed them, and they decided to let the staff know that they are here to submit a letter to the head of that institution, who is on a tenure position that have few years to go, that he should leave. And that letter comes from the president. So the lady voice you're hearing, and very shortly you will see her, she's like, okay, I trust what you guys just said. Even though there's a tenure position, you telling me that the letter comes from the president. Let me call my boss and let him know so that he can reach out to the president, who served for 12 years as vice president, and it was under their administration that they created the tenure position, and understand what the tenure position means. Watch the drama now. Just watch the drama, folks. So she about to call her boss. Watch this guy that just came, what their reaction will be. All right? Remember, we are exploring the challenges faced by Liberians, a deep dive into the struggle. So let's watch this here, folks.
So we can speak with him officially.
Is it necessary to do contact? No, that's the problem. That's not.
Yeah.
So that's the president.
Yeah, honorable.
I join the meeting.
We are on. No, it's better we.
No, it's not necessary. You already relayed the message.
So she initiated the phone call, trying to reach out to her boss. And these people you're looking at across the table, they decide to go into panic mode. Question: why will you go into panic mode when you say you brought a letter from the president to remove a guy who is in a tenure position? And the lady sitting across the table, on the top of the table, said, you know why? I appreciate you guys bringing the letter here, but we are part of an institution that is on a tenure position. Our term does not end when Mr. Boycott became president. So since this is very unusual, I'm not going to accept the letter. I'm going to make this call to my boss, who is on a tenure position, and say, hey, there are some people here from the government that brought a letter to remove you, even though you are on a tenure. So she grabbed the phone and decided to call. And then they start to panic. Oh, don't make the call. Let us leave. You see how we're exploring the challenges faced by Liberians? They are doing it to their own Liberians. These are people who are institutional knowledge people. These people are on a tenure. But the Boycott administration is not looking, is not respecting, and don't care. So let's watch the drama again. You got the whole scope now, right? All right, so let's enjoy the drama here now. So she's placing the call now, and they are panicking now. Watch the lady here. Look at every one of them.
Oh, yeah, we are in a meeting.
So many of we don't want the president to send communication, official communication. It is not sufficient.
Senator, will you? Can you just let us talk with you and speak with your staff? Is regularly
No, they won't know that.
What do you guys want? You want a letter
Hello?
from the...
Good morning, I'm going to put you on speaker, so
For the Ministry of State, that's
I can tell you right.
I don't even know the constitution.
But you
Honorable Babamos, let's
No, we
not
can't go there. No. I mean, you can't subject us to that. I mean, we just.
You don't have to do
You
this.
don't have to do that. He's brought a piece of information. If you don't honor it,
You see, folks, that's why it is always important to trust but verify. These guys, they came with a fake letter, forged a letter. They have been scamming other institutional tenure position. But you know, there is a saying, it takes 99 days for a criminal to get caught. And on the 100th day, they came to this location, and this lady said to them, I know you got a letter. You are claiming that the letter comes from the executive mansion. Let me call my boss to let him know, because this is an institution that is on a tenure position or that hold a tenure office. And then you know why? They started to panic. Why will you start to say, oh, don't make the call? And you know, let's just wait, because they are scammer. But the persistent confidence of that lady actually make my day, and it should also make your day. Let's see how it ends. Let's see how it ends.
that's all right. You can go and the authority that sent him will still follow the right procedure. We don't have to do that. We are not in any confrontation. So,
Hello?
So, sir,
Okay, you say, you talking?
yeah.
we brought this letter
They brought a letter
from the
from the
president,
president.
the president's signature. I'm the chairman of the party. This is a senior senator of Bone County.
You see, these guys, I mean, imagine, folks, I don't know what part of the world you live, all right? But let's use the United States for example. Chairman of the Republican Party, the party chairman in the United States, chairman of the Democratic Party. Let's say Mr. Trump win the election. And then election result, Mr. Trump take office in January. Then you have the party chairman of the Republican going along with some senators and going from one department, because you know the US, there are a lot of departments. There's not such thing or no such thing as ministry, but they have Department of State, Department of Defense, Department of Treasury. And then you have the party chairman of the Republican Party going from one department or agency in the United States and say, hey, we are here to remove you guys. Even though you got a guy who is just the party chairman, what right does he have to go into a government institution? He's just a party chairman. That is unheard of. That is very difficult to do. But guess what? It is easy to do. So the guy you see here, and the guy that have his right hand raised here, his left hand raised here, he is the party chairman. He is part of the delegation trying to force people out of office. This is nothing but intimidation, harassment against the country constitution, against the laws. Let's end that and see how it ended. All right. So now watch this.
We are all eminent citizens of this country. We will not bring something that is liable to falsification. We will not do that. If we present it to you and for any reason you don't honor it, I don't want to honor it, let us know.
Relay the message.
We'll relay the message to
the
the
full
folks.
side. That's cool.
I think all is good is that the introduction of Mr. President from the Ministry of State issue and it's mixed.
Is the letter not sufficient, sir? Just let us know if it's not sufficient. That's all we need.
Honorable Joseph Abamo has said that he having received a communication from the president that I'm quoting directly about wanting him to speak with you people and say what he had told me, that he had not received a communication from the executive mansion. He had not seen any official communication on the executive mansion website, and he has spoken to the mansion and he had been told he is still in charge of NASCO. That's what he told me to relate to you people. So this is why I'm calling for him to say instead of saying
Well, thank you for releasing it.
Let's go to the mountain and make it right. And the right one.
that's why he
Thank you.
No problem, no problem.
So you see that, folks? There's one thing that I learned working in the United States, and that is to always trust but verify. The lady you see in a sky blue suit, she did call the department head of that institution, who is on a training position, and she conveyed the information about the letter to remove him of that training position. And he said, I have not received any communication from the president, that is the newly elected president. They've been friends. This guy that they're trying to remove, do you know that he was in that same position under the Unity Party 12 years, in which the current president was then the vice president. So he knows this guy very, very well. And the guy who is in a tenure position also knows him very well. So the lady said, let me call. Now, this outgoing president, I mean, the former president who just left office, Mr. George Weah, when he took office, he did the same thing that Mr. Obama did for Bob Mueller and for Bob Gates, the defense secretary and the FBI that was under President George W. Bush. Because of their performance, he kept them. When Mr. Weah came to office in 2017, he saw this guy by 2018 when he took office. He like, look, you handled the institution very well, and I think you are done successful well. I'm going to renew your tenure. So based on his performance, Mr. Weah kept him in that position. And his tenure go beyond 6 years. Now, the very President Borga, who was vice president on Ellen Johnson said that gave this guy the opportunity, and Mr. Weah came and based on the guy's performance, kept this guy, are the same people coming out to remove this guy. It is illegal. It is wrong. You know why? There are a lot of things in the country that are happening right now that the Joseph Boca administration needs to pay attention to. Let's go back to Grand Cape County. Got a video here for you guys to watch. Let's go back there and take a look at that video. All right? Let's take a look at the video.
We are crooks. You and myself, we are not living up to the people. They cause the people to protest. These people here, this company is the one that caused the people to protest. They put in protest on their own. They put in running water, they're drinking well.
So let me just come out here first. I would like to say a big thank you to Afrique TV. As you can see the logo up there. They actually provided this video for us on the platform. So I'd like to say a big thank you to them. But what we want to convey here, remember the young people you saw that said that their friends came out of school to protest for environmental justice, for economic opportunities. This guy you see right here, he is one of the best lawmaker that is fighting for economic equality, environmental justice, social and corporate responsibility. He's not only talking the talk, but he's walking the walk. He left Monrovia, the capital city, where the House of Representatives is based, and actually went on the scene of the incident, the shooting, to visually assess what the people of Cape Mount have been going through. The suffering, the inequality, the fatality. This guy went there and decided to take a look. So people of the world, across the world watching this platform, you saw the first video. I want you to listen to the representative. If this guy could duplicate himself at least up to 50%, Liberia, there will be a high hope for a better Liberia. But he just won out of the rest of them. Let's listen to him and listen to him very good.
Water are making a security, but people got running water here. The people in the tap, I started their water because the water is not good for them to drink. What kind of thing is this? Then when we say we call ourselves government official, we call ourselves honorables. No, we are not honorable, we are crooks. You and myself, we are not living up to the people's standard. We are the problem of this country, you and myself. We lawmakers, we are the problem. When we decide the country be all right, the country will be all right. And the people.
So you hear what he's saying there, folks. So this is what he's saying. Let me just try to clear the air. He is holding himself accountable. Even though he's not accountable, he tried to be very balanced. I think that's a better word to use. he is saying to member of the town. Remember the young people? Let's go back to the video. Let me just bring that up for you guys here. Remember the young people here?
Well, he was on the school campus, straight bullet hit him from the head. He died instantly. They took the body, they carried the body, they put a police uniform on him. They say that one of their soldiers, police that they killed. We will not agree. You see this thing? This is a gun that they were using. This is an empty shell.
So after the young people complained, this representative decided to visit the scene. And now everything that he saw on social media, everything he heard on the news, this representative decided to go at the location. And from there is when he started making this statement.
People here, you are the direct representative. If you're not very careful, the people hold you responsible for it. Because we'll live up to our commitment. They'll have to live up to it. And I will work with you at any time to ensure that people do what they're supposed to do. If they think they are being giving people money, we are part of the people, you take money, I will tell the people, I'll go right, I'll tell the people. I said, Josie, throw money. When you try it, I will tell the people, and I know you can do it.
I told you,
Thank you.
I'm not.
So what he's saying here, he's reminding his colleague that, look, these people, they are entitled to life, liberty, and happiness. These people are entitled to economic equality. These people, the environment the people live in, deserve some better condition. And I, as a representative that is on a committee to investigate, and he's saying to his friend, I know these people have been corrupt in the past, but I'm on this committee and you on the committee, and our role and responsibility is to ensure that justice is given to these people. And for any reason, if you take any money under the table, I am going to let the people know. You know, there are times that you can work with people who are not ethical, but you have to set the tone. And that's what he did. He set the tone. Let's watch another video of his and hear what he has to say again here.
For people, these people, they are 80 people. Look, you see in a place where they got the stockage, you see the clinic, you saw the pharmacy, right? That is a clinic. You went outside to where our people are, where they are taking the resources from. Our people are doing a heavy work. You saw the clinic, no medicine there, no ambulance there, but you see medicine here, you see ambulance there. People, they are heartless, you see them so. These people, they are heartless. The only way people will live up to what they're supposed to live up to is to shut them down.
Are you taking that stand?
We will take that stand. We will take that stand. We're coming to reach to the point where we take the stand. People feel very proud to carry out to where they got air conditions, where they are sitting. But you go outside there to where the Liberian, you don't have ambulance, you don't have running water. Here they got running water here. Here they enjoy AC. You saw the medicine here, JFK.
So you see what he's talking about? So their representative is actually having an empathy for the people in that part of the country. He's telling you, he's telling me, and he's telling everyone on here listening right now that I came from Barovia. I came to understand the condition these people are going through. I'm here to explore the challenges, as you can see on here, exploring the challenges faced by Liberians. He said, I'm here to understand the challenges these people are facing. I want to know. And when he got there, the investors that are taking the people natural resources and not providing any means to protect the environment, not giving the people jobs for economic opportunities, not protecting the climate as far as air pollution goes. None of those things they are doing. And you know on who watch that thing is taking place? On this man watch. Joseph Boyka. On this man watch. The current president of Liberia. On his watch as president for 54 days. now 55, the people in that county called Grand Kipma County, there is a town, village called Kinjal. This is where that representative is. The Turkish company over there are carrying out forced labor. They are polluting the air, contaminating the water, and also the soil. And they don't care for sustainability reporting, and they are also significantly impacting climate change. So this representative decided to take a tour of the facility and the town. And to his greatest surprise, he's saying to me right now, that I walk through the compound of these people. I'm seeing people living in air-conditioned homes, drinking standard water, having good offices. But when I leave the compound and come outside and see the local people, their water is contaminated. The air they breathe is polluted. The public health issue is a serious risk. People are dying. That is what he's saying right now. Let's go back to him now.
We come for medicine here and use it for the citizens of this country. You see how wicked these people are? Then we sit every day, we say we represent our people. The people will see representation. These people will have to comply. These people, in the first place, the company lied to us on an oath. The company told us that there was running water over there. There's no running water there for the people to drink. The people told us that there was bathroom. Where is the bathroom for our people? Why are you treating our people like this? You see them.
You see, so what the representative, folks, I love the representative. I'll be honest with you. I love him. If you go to my Facebook page, my wall, like how you see my picture behind me, that is his photo. The reason I love him is because he is a representative with empathy. He is a representative with sympathy. He's saying to himself and everyone around him, how dare these people came from Turkey? They came to our country to look for opportunities. But it is not in their backyard. Neither is it in their country. It is in our country. And it's in a particular county that is one of the poorest county that contributes significantly to the poor condition of Liberia. Fortunately for this county, they got subsurface mineral, gold. How dare these people are taking the mineral out of this county, out of this country, and the people who are supposed to benefit are not getting anything from that stuff at all. Not at all. Folks, we live in the United States. Across many other states, whether it is water contamination, whether it is a process plant that is polluting, whether it is VOC, whether it is NOx, SOx, all the different contaminated parameters that has the potential to cause cancer or other respiratory diseases are managed, and people have environmental justice group. But in that part of the country, it does not exist. So I want you to understand the representative. He just won out of the big numbers. He just won out of the big numbers. So ladies and gentlemen, please, if you're watching me, you are watching the YouTube channel of J. Randy. We want the world to know. We want people from around the world to know. YouTube is a very big platform, and we want the world to know that this man called Joseph Boyka, who came to rescue the people of Liberia, is now endangering the people's lives in the country. And there's just one representative who is coming out to speak. All right?
Employ the manners outside there. Then we sit, hold it.
Let's listen to him now. So again, guys, please hit the like button. There's a finger that go up like this, and there's one that go down. Or let's do it this way, just to match it up. Hit the one that go up. Like the video. We want to keep exploring the challenges faced by our people, and we'll give you a deep dive information. As you can see, we're not here to just tell you story. We present the facts to you. You get to see it. So hit that like button. Please hit that like button. And if you're watching us on Facebook, if you are on Twitch, whatever platform you are, please share. Our people in Liberia, they need all the help. People born today in Liberia, there's no future. You walk up to anyone, especially kids that are, young people that are between the age of 5, not 5, people that are between the age of 18 to 37. You walk up to them and ask them, what do you see yourself in the next 5 years? They are not able to tell you, fellow Liberians. They cannot tell you. You know why they cannot tell you? Because there's no hope that is coming from the government. Those of you that live outside, whether you're in South Africa, you're in maybe Kenya, you're in Ghana, or maybe you're in Europe, in the United States, you walk up to your son, your daughter, and say, what do you see yourself in the next 5 years? They will tell you something. Because the government in the countries, they are doing everything possible to give opportunity to the young people. That is not happening in Liberia right now, folks. Imagine the country went through a 14, 15-year civil war. I have a friend who I have a friend who I work with. Her daughter is from Liberia. Do you know where she is now? She is in Rwanda, poor Kigami country. That lady is about to leave the United States to go to Rwanda because her daughter she took out of Liberia is going to be graduating with a master's degree, I believe, from one of the universities in the country of Rwanda. Who on here that don't know that Rwanda went through a major tribal war where they killed 1 million people? Their population is larger than our population. And we both started building or rebuilding the countries together. The very year Rwanda started, I believe it was the same year that Liberia started to rebuild. Where did we lose our rebuilding process that Rwanda has passed us now? People around the world go to see how clean that part of Africa is. Liberian students are now craving to go to Rwanda to learn. And this lady is leaving to attend her daughter's graduation. And she's so excited. She cannot be so thankful to God. But when you look at Liberia, I want you to listen to what this man is saying about the struggle our people are enduring in our country. Listen to him again, folks.
We call ourselves government, our people are suffering. This time around, watch the process and see. I may resign from the committee. And when I resign from the committee, the Turkish people will have to do what they're supposed to do. We're not here for that. People are treating our people very, very much. You come here, you see ambulance there. You saw ambulance outside there. There's no ambulance there. You saw medicine outside there. There's no medicine there. But they can't sit down whole day. Look. Liberia will be developed when Liberians get interest in the country. People are looting our resources. And in return, the country is getting nothing in return. And we must stop it. These people are provoking our people to be demonstrating every day. They are provoking our people. These things have been in the document for more than 10 years. What have they done? Have they done anything? Then when our people gather, then they say the people are demonstrating. You provoke the people to demonstrate. Why should you do this? Look at the facility they get here. Because they are here. Most of the people, you go to their home, they are cowboys, they're burning coal in their home. When they come here, they behave that they are big boss. Are they big boys for who? For the Liberian people, where you getting the resources from? Watch your process and see. We in it. And they must live up to the commitment.
All right. So let's get to another video here, folks. Let's get to another video. All right. Our people are challenged. They are suffering in our country. They are suffering under this administration of Joseph Boyka. There are some things that Mr. Boyka said that I would like to review to you guys. Let's go a little bit deeper into what Mr. Boyka promised the people. Yeah, let's try to go into some of the things. So Mr. Boyka, during the campaign, he brought the same people from the past administration. People say he's like O1 in new bottle. And up to now, he has not presented any vision for these people. When Mr. Boyka ran for the campaign, during the campaign, this is what Mr. Boyka promised the people. Mr. Boyka said within 150 days, he was going to create 50,000 jobs. Just quite recently, 400 jobs got lost. Instead of adding 50,000 jobs, 400 jobs got lost. The president came out and said no car will get stuck in the country. That's why he said no car will get stuck in the country. But there are multiple places across the country that cars have gotten stuck. He promised that he will increase civil servants' salary. None of those things have come to pass, my fellow Liberian. None. And then he also said that he was going to ensure that all his representatives, his public official, don't leave that country. He was wrong, and he misled the Liberian people. Yes, he was wrong and misled the Liberian people. That is what he did. That's exactly what he did. Why it is true that Liberians continue to struggle. There's more that I can give you today. Let's look at another good example here again. Listen to Mr. Boyka when he first took office.
First 100 days, no car will get stuck on a major road in this country.
He said in the first 100 days, no car will get stuck. But these are images that show, even while he was speaking, there were cars getting stuck in the mud. How dare do you promise people when you don't have the means? Listen to it again further.
The progress of this country is undermined by the lack of sound and honest leadership.
People said they want to change. The change have come. And what are we seeing the change? The only thing we see is Yomli Kanga employing her family people.
So this is the same guy here again, folks. This is the same guy who went to Grand Cape Makane to actually see the suffering the people are enduring, the hardship the people are going through. And you know what he about to say? This guy campaigned to remove Mr. Weah out of office. He thought Mr. Weah was not doing the right thing. And by democratic rules and principle, the people bought into the idea. But little did he know that the leader, the current president now, the man you just saw, that said no car will hitch. Little did this guy knew that he was going to be worst. And you know what he explaining now? He like the media, the fourth estate. This man has supported that came to power. They are only hiring family members. They are into nepotism. They are not into recruiting based on experience. And every major individual around him, they are all into nepotism. So you're going to hear him telling you, oh, This government is hiring their people. He going to call some names. Listen to the names. This is what the people of Liberia are going through under the president by the name of Joe Boyka. Let's listen here again, folks. Just listen more.
Jeremiah Cohen employing his family people. Prince Moy employing his family people. Joseph Boyka employing his family people.
Let us resolve to think Liberia, love Liberia, and build a great Liberia.
You are appointing people into civil service position. I mean, this is wrong. Okay, there are other positions in other government ministries and agencies. You find record and all of those things going on because of people exercising their constitutional right to support who they want to support during an election. And as a president, to come to power with this mindset of witch hunt is wrong.
I will not regret, but they will regret when they champion the cause for him to go. He could be the shortest serving president of this country. There is plan for everything to make the country okay. There is plan to impeach Joseph Boyka. There is plan to move people that have violated the 10 laws. The 10 laws say they must be removed for a cause.
So there you have it there, folks. The man is practicing nepotism, putting family members in positions. And he doesn't care. This is what happened recently in the country. This is what happened recently in the country. Why people are not able to find jobs, why there is no economic opportunity, why the environment is contaminated. People are starting to lose their homes now. Watch this.
Hi, Manis. What's it called?
This lady is crying, folks. Imagine having worked hard to build a home. The lady is there now at the mercy of that fire. At the mercy of that fire. She worked hard for the last 6 years to build a house. And the past administration did everything to ensure that people's homes were protected. People were given knowledge on how to prevent fire. But since this man took office, this man by the name of Joe Boyka, since he took office, everything in the country has gone for the worst. People are being shot for fighting for justice. Communities are totally in disarray since this man took office. Nothing has worked in the country. You saw everything we discussed here tonight. It is one thing to not have a job. It is one thing to live in an environment. But the last thing you want to do is whatever you work for in the end, to see it go in flame. That's what happened here, folks.
I'm sorry. No, that's
The lady is crying because she knows that whatever she worked for over the years is now at the mercy, destruction of that fire. And all the community can do is to grab whatever they can get their hands on, because the safety of them is a priority to them. There's nothing they can do to stop the fire because there's nothing they have to quench the fire. All they can do is to grab whatever they can grab to at least reduce the level of pain that lady is going through. You saw the lady right now, folks. Let's take a second look here. You saw her crying. All right, you saw her crying. Let's go back again. There she is right here. Watch how sorrowful and painful it is. Everything she worked for. Everything she worked for, folks. Everything she worked for. Imagine whether you sell it in the market, you walking under the rain, under the sun, and you try to put a little house in the ground. Liberia is a very poor country. So to be able to build a house, you're going to empty all your little saving, your pocketbook, you're going to empty everything. And that's what that woman went through. And to see that house go in flames like that, I cannot imagine. But to feel sorry for her. To feel sorry for her. It's very, very sad. But all we can do is to just watch and see what's happening to our people back there.
I'm sorry. No, that's sorry. You got no.
It's so sad, folks. It's sad. Well, folks, it thing is so sad to watch. I don't really want to keep showing it because you and I know what it means to work hard for your money, to try to put a roof over the head of your family and yourself, and to see a very irresponsible government that don't want to put in place measures to prevent this thing from happening. The government of Joe Walker is not in any shape or form to bring peace, happiness to that country. The man said he came to rescue, but from what we have seen so far, he came to destroy. That's what he came to do. Everything we show you here today, there's no positive thing about it, but negative things about this man administration. That's why it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say a big thank you to every one of you guys. Please, this is the J Randy YouTube channel. We told you guys about the channel here. So please continue to watch us here. This is the channel here. If you're watching us by way of Facebook, this is the channel here. All right. The YouTube channel. Please don't be a stranger here. Always come to watch us here. We'll be using the channel here to broadcast through Facebook. But we want the world to know. Yes, J Randy want the world to know what is actually happening in our country. The next time we meet again, we will be going through this interview or this Senate hearing. Right?
Are you on drugs?
We'll
No,
be
sir.
going through this.
Have you taken a drugs test? No, sir, but I'm prepared to take one. I'm
Are
prepared
you
to
doing
take
it now?
Right now, I'll take one.
Are you sure you're not on drugs?
Right now, I'll take a drug test.
So the next time we meet, we'll be discussing this guy. Aside from the president being incompetent, he is bringing in people who are very incompetent as well. So we'll be breaking down this guy. This guy lied to the people and said he graduated from he went to school at the University of Liberia. He attended the University of Liberia. But we know that this guy was in Ghana and left Ghana during the heat of the war and came to the United States. So if he get confirmed, then the Liberian government, again, Joe Walker is in another serious trouble because there should be credential verification. This guy you see here, I can't tell you that he ever attended the University of Liberia. No. So the University of Liberia need to speak out now or forever hold their peace to be an institution that has no integrity. So the next time we meet, we will be talking about this guy right here. He is an academic foster. He forged documents. And then we'll be presenting those things then to you guys. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching here. All right. My name is J. Randy. And join me again. You might want to subscribe, folks. Always learn to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. If you're just joining us here for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. All right. You can find me here. It says J. Randy Free Voice. That's where we are broadcasting from right now. The J. Randy Free Voice. So please don't be a stranger here. All right. You can also go on my Facebook page and try to subscribe. We want to reach the biggest audience out there. We want to educate our people, and we also want to educate the world. We will be able to send some of the podcasts to agency and department in the United States. But we just want to make sure that when we send the clips, we want to make sure that we use YouTube, not just Facebook, to be able to give them access to be able to at least see what they are doing. So please don't be a stranger the next time we meet again, all right? So thank you guys so much. You can always look for me here. You see the yellow, the white rectangular here? J. Randy Free Voice. Find me, all right? Find me on YouTube and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Whenever I come on, you will be able to find me. Let me say a big thank you to every one of you guys. I must appreciate you guys for the turnout today. Let us keep coming. If you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, keep coming. We want to say thank you ever so much for joining us here. We are signing off now, and I will see you again. Please, if you have any video out there, do not be a stranger. Send it to my messenger, and we will be able to bring it on here, and we'll be able to provide analysis to inform the world about what our people are going through. You may go to bed sound today, sleep like a baby. Your stomach may be full. You may be in a better condition to see tomorrow and be prepared to take on the challenges of tomorrow. The people in Liberia are more worried about their lives. They are worried about their children's lives. They don't have the opportunity that you and I enjoy today. And the only thing that we can do is to let the world know that this man is called Joe Boyka and his entourage of people, they are not here to rescue the country. They are here to endanger the people's life and further bring more hardship on them. You saw the lady, how she cries after building a house. The house is not even completed yet. She had not done the exterior part of the house. She tried to move in to live her dream. And just within the twinkle of an eye, fire gushed the house. Now all she can do is to just cry and cry and cry. But we saw the representative. People are living in their luxury apartment complex. They got air cool, they got food, they got water, they got medicine. But the people in Liberia are going through the worst trauma that you can ever imagine. No one should go through. So, exploring the challenges faced by Liberians, a deep dive into their struggle. We'll be back here again to continue the discussion. May God continue to be with you and your family. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you guys. Bye for now.